welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Nika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So let's talk about giving up when things get hard. We all like things to go easy for us, smooth sailing. We like when we can see where we're going, when we have an idea, when things are starting to make sense. But in reality, things get hard before the blessings come. And I've talked about this before, y'all. You have to make sacrifices. You have to go through some things before you will be able to get to that end goal, to get to whatever it is that you're trying to get to. It's going to require some hard work, some dedication, some faith. Trust me on the faith part, big emphasis on the faith part, because I'm telling you, like, when you lose focus or you lose your faith, and your faith can be in whatever you want it to be in. I'm not just saying just in God, it's just whatever you believe in. But ultimately, you just have to have that faith. So it's just hope for things not seen. So you have to have it. You have to keep it. If you lose track of that, I promise you, you're going to go plummeting so fast. I've been there. I've done that. And trust me, it is not a good feeling. And it's like I was going like 2-3 steps forward, and now I'm back at square one again. What's going on? That's because you're losing faith. You don't have that hope that things really will work out the way that you want them to, or that you're imagining them to, you're envisioning them to. So when things get hard, that's not the time to give up. That's not the time to say, you know what, this is too much for me. I am not doing it. Forget this. I'm going back to what I used to be in. I'm going to be that puzzle piece that fits back into the puzzle the way that I used to. When things get hard and when you're working towards a goal, when you want to be different, we talked about being different before, or standing out from the crowd. That's what's going to happen. You're going to become, your life is going to reform into another puzzle piece. Listen, stay with me now. Your life is going to begin to form into another puzzle piece. And the puzzle that you originally fit in, you're not going to fit there anymore. No matter how many different places you try to place yourself to get back into your comfort zone, once you step out on faith, once you say, you know what, this is a goal that I have, this is what I want, I'm working towards it, I don't care what nobody say, this is what I'm going to do. Your life forms into a puzzle piece that it is almost impossible to get yourself back into your comfort zone. And then if you are able to get yourself to fit back into that original puzzle, that you were a part of, you're not going to be happy. And you're going to feel the difference. It's going to be like a weight on you, when before you were just enjoying life and doing what you want to do, talking about people, sleeping around, whatever you want to call it, whatever you were doing that you want to change now. You were doing it, and you were not feeling shame for it. You were not feeling any type of way about it. You just felt like you were living your best life. But then when you decide, I want different for my life, I want to do better, I want to work towards this career, I want to get a house, I want to get married, or whatever it is that you want to work towards, you're not going to be able to fit in that original piece, the original puzzle. You're not. And like I said, if you do, you're gonna feel crazy. You're just gonna feel, the shame on yourself, because you're like, I got out, and now I'm back here, and it's not as fun as it was before I left, or before my life was redefined. And then now you're back trying to figure out how to redefine your life again. So again, you pop out of that comfort zone, that puzzle, and become your own puzzle piece again, and start trying to build a new life for yourself. So like I'm saying, like, anything you decide to do is going to be hard. Trust me. Like I said, it's not bragging. It's not to try to say I'm better than anybody, because I am not, y'all. Trust and believe me when I say that. But with me packing up my things and moving to a whole new state, a lot of people can't do that. It's not that they can't. Let me take that back. A lot of people don't have enough courage to do that. And so I use that as my testimony to people, to show them, If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling unhappy wherever you're at in life, you can always get out of it. It's going to require work. It is going to require some tears. It's going to require dedication from you. It's going to require trust in your higher power. It's going to require for you to make sacrifices. But that was, when that happened to me and I was going through that hard time and I had to make that decision and I had to work towards it, and it was really hard, and I felt like I was alone. I just kept on pushing through it. And guess what happened? Now I am living in a different place. The things in my life has expanded. I feel more happier, and it's not even a sense of me changing states. I think it's just a change of environment, a change in knowing that more things are available, and that I can do more, and that I accomplished something that I thought I would never be able to do. And that could be you. There's nothing that you can't say, oh, well, you did it because this and that, or you did it because you have money or whatever, because that's not the truth. Don't look at people's life and just assume that that's how they do things. Things were not aligned for me perfectly. Like I said, I came here without a job. I came here homeless when I had everything going for myself back at home. And I could have chose to stay there, but I didn't. And the reason was because I wanted more. And so when you make up your mind that that's what you want more in whatever category it is. I don't care what it is. When you decide you want something different, you want to just expand your life in some kind of way, and you feel like you're being called to do it, and you feel like it's in you to do it, then do it. But know that it's not going to be an easy A, B, C, D, E, like step to step to step. You're going to go all over the place. But you got to trust that you're going to eventually come back to that place that you're supposed to be. I shed a lot of tears. I had a lot of doubt. I will not allow myself to fear, though, because fear is not of God. So that's for me what I was practicing. So I was like, I cannot allow myself to fear. And I know that fear, ultimately at the end of the day, fear stunts your growth so bad that if I would have allowed myself to fear during a time when I was making this transition, I would have ran back so fast. Like, it was on my mind a few times. I would have ran back. And I would have been back to what I just worked myself out of. Like I said, that puzzle piece. I was comfortable where I was, but I worked myself out of it. My life began to form into a different puzzle piece. And, I was here. But, things wasn't smooth. It wasn't. It was work. It required a lot of work and a lot of dedication on my end to get the things that I have now. So, all I'm trying to say is, when things get tough, when things get hard, never, ever, ever think that's the time to give up, because usually that means your blessing is a lot closer than you think. And that is the truth. I know that's cliche. We hear it a lot. And sometimes we're like, can you shut up? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I feel like people just don't understand where you're coming from, and they're just trying to make you feel better. And it's like, I don't want to hear that. I want to know how I'm going to feed my kids. I want to know how I'm going to pay my bills or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I get that. I was there. But it's true. When you have faith and when you trust it and when you just keep working towards, even if it's just a half of a step every day towards your goal, it's true that it is going to work out. You just have to just believe it. You have to keep on working towards it and don't give up, and don't let fear stunt you or poison everything that you work so hard to move towards. Let me know what you think in the comment box below. As usual, we will keep the conversation going. Let's be respectful and share your testimonials if you have that on your heart to share. And of course, I read my comments, so I would love to hear whatever you have to say. And, I'll reply back to you. But just let me know. Let other people know who may stumble across the comments. And, we'll keep the conversation going and empower some other people, because we all need some empowerment, some encouragement. So keep the conversation going, and we will talk next time. Bye.